first edition of Inside the Huddle Wives Edition, and I am Tiffany Clutch, your host. And today we have the joy of having Candice Romo with us for our first ever segment. So thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
So today I want everybody to get to know all of the amazing things about you, because I've gotten to know them, but now they need to get to know them. So
I know this is weird. Us in such a formal setting. Usually we're downstairs running around with our kids. Our kids go to school together, so this is really fun.
I thought it would be awesome to let people know kind of life before Tony and how you were in sports broadcasting and pageants.
Well, I grew up, I was one of those weird kids that knew what she wanted to do early on, and I always wanted to do sports broadcasting. I played sports my whole life, and I just thought if I'm not going to be in the WNBA, I might as well talk about them. And so, I mean, I remember even in church, our church let me do like a little high school football segment, and I'd go to high school football games on Friday night when I was like 15. And then I sought out a school that was good for broadcasting, and I went to the University of Missouri, and their journalism school was incredible. And right out of school, I got a job back in Dallas, which ironically was covering high school football. So it came full circle. God had a little plan for me, and I would go out and cover all the high school football games on Friday nights, and which is how I met Tony, covering Dallas Cowboy things, and that's how we met and headed off. And now we've been married for 5 years and have 2 little boys, and here we are. So now the whole broadcasting thing really came full circle.
Yeah, remembering a little bit back, didn't it take a few times of being at the Cowboys facility?
You want the longer version, apparently. Okay, so yes, I had an internship with the Dallas Cowboys over the summer, my sophomore year of college, in their broadcasting department, and we met there. And so I met him then, and then we went out once, and then I went back to school. 2 years later, he called me up. I hear you're back in Dallas, and I said yes, and we went out again, and so we had 2 first dates. Yeah. So I just didn't think he was mature enough at the first one.
Probably
so 2 years later. He grew up 2 years later, and we liked each other.
So that's perfect. You also had a life in the pageant world, didn't you?
I went and saw the movie Miss Congeniality when that came out, and I went home and I was like, Mom, that looks like fun. And she was like, no, we're not doing that. And so the next day, or the same week that I had mentioned I wanted to do pageants, we got a flyer in the mail from the local pageant Miss Dallas team, and I was like, oh my gosh, Mom, it's meant to be. And she's like, okay, we'll try it once. And then we tried it once, and then once you keep doing it, you kind of get into it. And then I did Miss Texas teen, and then I took a break, went to college at the University of Missouri, and then I did a pageant. I got like the itch again. I did Miss Missouri USA in Missouri, and I won that. And so that was my pageant history, all because of Sandra Bullock and Miss Congeniality.
You should maybe write her a letter and just say, thank you to you. I was able to accomplish another dream.
Right.
While you were studying, I look back at pictures and I'm like, oh my gosh, you were even beautiful then.
Oh, thank you.
Still beautiful now.
Oh, thank you.
So,
aged a little bit. Kids will do that to you.
Well, stay tuned, and we are going to cover much more with Candice as we continue in the show.